Ever wonder if your lady got more side action than a Broadway musical? Well, buckle up, fellas. Today we're diving into the 15 indications your woman might be a thot. So get ready for some real talk. Stay tuned, because these signs are gonna hit faster than a New York minute. All right, sign number 1, she got more guys in her DMs than a sports team has fans. You know what's up? Now, fellas, we all know that a little bit of attention never hurt nobody, but when her inbox is packed tighter than a New York subway during rush hour, you might have a problem on your hands. She's not collecting stamps, she's collecting hearts. And let me tell you, she's not afraid to trade them in when she needs a self-esteem boost. That's sign 1. Moving on to sign 2. Now this one's a classic, it's as old as time itself. If her phone is more guarded than Fort Knox, you gotta wonder what's in there that's so valuable. I mean, we ain't talking about state secrets here, but if she snatches that phone away faster than a cheetah chasing a gazelle every time you come near, something's up. Is she protecting her Candy Crush high score or hiding texts from her secret admirer? You tell me. And now, on to sign 3. If she's always out with the girls but never invites you, you gotta ask yourself, am I dating a ghost? Fellas, if she's always hitting the town, painting it red, and you're stuck at home, watching reruns of old sitcoms, you might want to reconsider. If she's out there living it up and you're not part of the picture, well, you might just be dating Casper, the friendly ghost. And let me tell you, Casper ain't that friendly when he's stealing your girl. Now these are just the first 3 signs. It's like we've just scratched the surface of an iceberg, and we all know how that ended for the Titanic. So don't be like the Titanic, fellas. Stay afloat. Keep your eyes open. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, my dudes. Let's keep it rolling. Moving on, sign 4. If she's got more filters on her pics than a coffee shop, you better start asking questions. Let's keep it real, fellas. If she's always showing up in black and white, sepia, or some other crazy filter that makes her look like she's straight out of a vintage movie, it ain't because she's a classic. She's just trying to hide the fact that she's a thot. Don't let the Valencia or X Pro 2 fool you, my guy. Sign 5, and this one's a doozy. If she's always on her phone but never seems to have time to text you back promptly. Now, this ain't about being needy or clingy. We're all busy, but if you're seeing her post selfies on the gram every half an hour while your messages are left on read, it's time to question what's really going on. Bro, if she's got more time for her followers than for you, it's a clear sign you're dealing with a thot. Now, on to sign 6. She's got a new bestie every other week. 1 minute she's inseparable with Sarah, the next it's all about Jessica. If she's cycling through friends faster than she changes her profile picture, there's a good chance she isn't just friendly. She's shopping around, and you might be the next item on the clearance rack. So fellas, what's your take? Have you run into any of these signs before? Maybe you've got a story to share, or perhaps you've got your own signs to add to the list. Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation started. Remember, we're all in this together. Oh, we're just getting warmed up. Stick around for more. All right, sign 7. If her phone's more guarded than Fort Knox, there might just be some secrets lurking. Now, I ain't saying she can't have her privacy, but if she's treating that thing like it's the nuclear launch codes, you might want to start asking questions. Moving on to sign 8. She's got more guy friends than a football team. Now, don't get it twisted, ladies can have male friends without any funny business. But if she's got more bros than a frat house, and she's spending more time with them than with you, it might be time to raise an eyebrow. Sign 9, fellas. She's always on the gram, but you're never in the picture. Now, if your lady loves her some Instagram, that's all well and good. But if she's posting every meal, every outfit, every night out, and you're nowhere to be seen, you might want to ask yourself why. And finally, sign 10. She's got a rep. Now, everyone's got a past, and that's cool. But if she's known around town as a heartbreaker, a player, or a gold digger, then you might just want to tread lightly. Remember, reputation isn't everything, but it sure can tell you a thing or two. So there we have it, signs 7 through 10. Now, I know this ain't easy to hear, but better to know now than to find out the hard way, right? And remember, these are just signs, not definite proof. So don't go accusing without doing your homework first. Oh, it's getting hot in here, ain't it? Let's see what else we got. And for the final round, sign 11. If she's always hanging with the girls, but they ain't never heard of her, you got trouble brewing. It's like she's playing hide and seek, but you're the only one seeking. You gotta ask yourself, who is she really hanging with? Sign 12, fellas, is if she's got more male besties than the New York Knicks have players. Now, I ain't saying a woman can't have male friends, but if she's got a starting lineup and a bench, you might want to call a timeout and reassess the game plan. Sign 13 is if she's always on her phone when you're together, but mysteriously goes MIA when you're apart. If she's more elusive than a Bigfoot sighting, it's time to question what's really going on behind that screen. On to sign 14. If she's always running errands but comes back empty-handed, you gotta wonder what she's really up to. Unless she's secretly Santa Claus, she ain't making all those trips for nothing. And finally, sign 15. If she's got more red flags than a Matador's convention, it's time to step back. A couple of red flags may be manageable, but if it's starting to look like a parade, you might be dealing with a thot. But hey, let's not jump to conclusions here. These signs are just potential red flags. It's up to you to communicate with your woman, understand her actions, and trust your gut. If something doesn't feel right, it probably ain't. And remember, trust and communication are the cornerstones of any relationship. If they're missing, it's like trying to build a house of cards in a wind tunnel. It's not going to stand up. So keep your eyes open, your wits about you, and your heart guarded. Because at the end of the day, you deserve someone who respects you and treats you right. And there you have it, fellas, the last 5 signs that your lady might be a thot. But remember, it's all about trust and communication. So there you have it, the 15 indications your woman might be a thot. It ain't pretty, but it's the truth. Phew, we've been on a journey, haven't we? Let's do a quick recap, just in case you missed a beat. 1, her phone's buzzing more than a beehive. 2, she's got more best friends than a kid in a candy store. 3, she's always dressed to impress, even when she's just off to the grocery store. 4, she can't seem to remember your name, but she knows your wallet like the back of her hand. 5, she's got more exes than Taylor Swift. And 6, she's always just friends with them. 7, she's got a PhD in Instagram modeling. And 8, she's got more selfies than the Kardashians. 9, she's always at the club but can't seem to remember the last time she read a book. And 10, she's got a taste for the finer things in life, but her bank account, not so much. Now for the final stretch. 11, she's always busy when you need her. 12, she's got more secrets than the CIA. 13, she's got a different sugar daddy for every day of the week. 14, she's all about living in the moment, but can't seem to plan for the future. And 15, her favorite movie? The Wolf of Wall Street, of course. So fellas, take these signs with a grain of salt and a side of humor. Share your thoughts, experiences, and even your own signs in the comments below. Remember, gents, this ain't about judging. It's about knowing the game. So keep your eyes open, your hearts guarded, and your humor on point. Catch you on the flip side.